Welcome back, Exotic family. Welcome back to another ExoticSIMZ video. This one is completely different. Sorry, I gotta be careful with these wasps. But this one's gonna be a completely different video. Right now, we got parts that we're about to install on my car, aka Blue. We got basically a front grille, front lip. We got side skirts and also rear spats that we're gonna install all right here. Basically just like a full lip kit that we're gonna install, plus the grille, just because I don't like how these are like bar grills. So I kind of got like a, I'll show you. With the front bumper, basically, to start off, you got basically, I believe, 8 tabs. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know where the 8th one is at. Maybe you only got 7. Or is my car drunk? My car probably drunk. But basically, you gotta remove these tabs just to kind of just expose a little bit more of this thing. So these are pretty simple, man. You kind of just press the middle. For those that have a Corolla, basically you just press the middle and they pretty much can just pop out. So basically I'm gonna remove this and I'll get back to y'all when it's removed. All right, man, so I ended up removing the tabs. Apparently it was only 7 of them. My car only came with 7. My car probably drunk. But we got that little, I guess you could just call it beauty cover, removed. Basically what you want to do is kind of just expose this right here, which is basically the radar sensor, so adaptive cruise control, all that stuff when it comes with the car. Basically you just want to remove this clip that's connected to it, and it disconnects it, and basically when it's disconnected, that does make the removal really easy. You basically got this removed. That's pretty easy, pretty simple. Now you can kind of move on to the next part of this build, or of this removal, sorry, build. Am I okay? I'm drunk. All right, but basically the next part is you have this plastic clip that's right here. Basically you got to remove that, which should be pretty simple. I think it's the same thing. You just push it in and it pops out. But once you remove that, basically what you're gonna do is, these are kind of like little hooks that you gotta like basically just pull on, like little tabs that they kind of like just hook together. So there's 2 of them. So basically you want to just pull on that side, pull on that side. And basically you're gonna do the same thing for the other side. So let me get back to y'all when that's done. All right, man, so now that you pretty much got these tabs basically taken off from there, you pull these back. Be careful, guys, because these tabs are very little, extremely little. On top of that, this right here is like that connects your fender liner. Just please be very careful. All right, basically the best way to do it is getting like this through it and kind of like twisting, and you'll feel it like start loosening on its own. But pretty much once you got all that stuff done, now it's time to get under the car and show y'all what's next. All right, so now basically what you got now is, I believe it's a total of 12 10mm bolts. Basically it's kind of like just the underpan, kind of just got to get disconnected from the bumper. So what you're gonna do, basically you got one right here, then you kind of don't touch anything like any of these bolts that are right here, but you just get one right there, another one right here, 1, 2, so it kind of just go along all through there. Now that you pretty much have taken out pretty much, I don't even know, I stopped counting how many bolts it was. But cool part about these is that if you need to, you can kind of just use the Phillips. If you don't have a 10mm socket, you can just use the Phillips to take it out. But once you take off all the bolts, whatever, I believe you should be pretty much all set to take off the bumper. All right, your boy is drunk. But basically what you have is 3 10mm bolts. So you got one right here, and one right here. So basically what you want to do is remove those, and once you remove them, the bumper should be all set to be removed. And this is kind of just going to show you. So basically what you want to do, I already kind of like prepped it, but basically you just push down here, kind of just pull back so it opens up, and then to take off the bumper here, you kind of, I know this seems scary for a lot of people, don't be scared, but basically what you want to do, there you go. That's pretty much what you do. You kind of just pull back on it. This is kind of just held on by like clips on the inside. So you kind of just pull back on it. And pretty much once you pull back on it on both sides, let's do it here as well. Sometimes it comes off pretty easy. Sometimes you got to use a little more force. So once it's pretty much taken off there, now you kind of just go around, you know, the headlight, make sure it's all good. Take off, and then like that you get the grill installed. All right, now that you pretty much have removed the bumper, basically this is now a grill install Should I rock no bumper, y'all? Should I rock no bumper? Crazy, wild look. I might rock no bumper. So now that you got your entire bumper removed, now it's time to remove the grill. You need a Phillips head screw, but basically you have a screw right there, screw right there, right there. I would say you need to remove this as well. At least just, you know, unscrew that. Same thing here. You need to screw that, screw that, and screw that. And then all these little clips kind of just gotta get pressed in, remove the kind of all through all the grill. Alright, so now my entire front grill is legit removed, man. It's crazy. I'm changing it up to a more aggressive one. This is from the 2022s or 2019 to 2022 models. Basically base LE. I gotta get the little plastic piece that goes here, that's in that box, but basically just upgrading it. I don't know what the, I guess hexagon grill style, honeycomb grill, I don't know what you want to call it, but basically I just can't do those bars no more. This one kind of has a little bit like of a flat black or gloss black trim to it, so that does look pretty nice. Out with the old and in with the new, man. New. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy to me to think that this grill, like, why would Toyota go to this grill that is like pure plastic, not even gloss, and get rid of this? I don't understand why. Is Toyota okay? Hey, drunk. To get it back on the car. Pretty much just the same process as taking it off, but now you're just reversing it. But what you want to do is that before you put the bottom portion of the car on, like to line it up, this is where this lip comes into play. So let me go get this lip, y'all. So here goes the front lip, y'all. Hopefully you guys can kind of see the vision of what I'm trying to do. But basically this is a three-piece lip. Basically it connects right here, and also connects right here. Then of course it has the factory holes right there. All right, y'all, so now that the front lip is installed, man, it looks super good, super clean. Basically now we're gonna go on to the side skirts, and these I kind of got to drill holes in. So got to drill holes into the side skirts. That's gonna go all along the edge there. I'm really hoping that it does come out really good, but it all just depends, man. All just depends. All right, y'all, so I decided that I'm gonna scrap the side skirts just for right now, just because I'm kind of running out of daylight, quote unquote. But basically now I got my rear spats, I got the car jacked up, well, not jacked up, just on some ramps. But I'm basically gonna try to install the rear spats. Hi guys, I literally just installed one rear spat and literally forgot to record like any of it. But basically, let's go under. So basically made a bolt here, or made it go through here, here, and here. It's not the best, honestly, but it'll do. There's of course like actual better structure points and mounting points, but that was the best that I was able to come up with for right now. So I got this one on now. This Dougherty, man, I gotta get this thing fully clean. Basically forgot to record anything like that. My cousin ended up coming by and I haven't seen him in like a month and a half or whatever. So I'm basically gonna pick up the camera tomorrow, and I'll install the side skirts and kind of show y'all how that rolls and everything. All right, what is happening, YouTube? What is happening? It's currently the next day. Just got out of work, man, and you know, drove the car with the front lip, and not gonna lie, y'all, I scrape coming out of my driveway no matter how much of an angle I go at. That's the sucky part, man. I tried so hard, you know, to go at a certain angle, and no matter what, I just scrape really bad. The lip doesn't sit this low. The car is currently on its little ramps right now, and I know that basically I'm about to install the side skirts, all right? And I know that y'all are gonna be like, well, where's your, you know, jack? Well, your boy don't have one. Your boy don't have one. Your boy had all the tools that he needed back when, you know, when he used to live in a certain state. And basically when he moved over here, he lost all his tools. So, yeah, really should, this car should be on an actual hydraulic jack, whatever, but we're gonna make do with what we got. So road test, it came out good, y'all. It all came out good. It really I drive pretty far for work, I'm not gonna lie. I drive about a good 40-45 minutes to work, and that commute is strictly highway. For the moment that I basically leave my neighborhood, it's strictly highway all the way down. And driving, for the cops watching, driving 55 on the highway, it was pretty good. Even on the interstate driving, the speed limit, it still held up pretty decent. Just the only thing, man, it's scary. All right, this is the first time I ever had a front lip on a car, and it's scary, y'all. It is really scary, especially being lowered. I know I said that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm lowered, but I wish I could go lower, blah, blah, blah. Your boy might not go lower. So pretty much with these side skirts, it's gonna be the same thing. There is no, like, holes. I know you may see one right here. That's not really a hole at all. I don't know what that is. But there's no factory holes at all. What's going on here? So your boy's gonna have to drill like he did with the rear spats. But we're gonna see how this lines up, man, because I don't know how well this is gonna do, but we're gonna hope for the best. All right, don't judge my hair, y'all. Don't judge my hair. But your boy decided to use measuring tape, because for the rear spats, I definitely could have used some measuring tape, and I didn't use that. But your boy's got the measuring tape, and basically I'm just gonna measure, like, I'll show you. So I won't be able to bolt it right here for some odd reason. It's just, this just goes way too in, but I can at least start one bolt right here. So I'm gonna measure it at least to there and see where the best possible place is, and I'm just gonna put it right there, and then kind of just same thing right here, maybe another one right here, and as it goes all the way down, there are gigantic, like, little gaps. So either I could get bigger screws, or I'm probably gonna have to go get some 3M tape and 3M tape it, because I'll show you. Because if you look here, oh, actually, never mind. I'm bugging. It's just this portion right here. This portion is just gapped. I don't know why it's gapped. Oh, it's because it goes up. But it's just gapped. So basically, once I get past this portion here, I should be able to line it up. All right, y'all. This sucks. So basically, the side skirt is not all one piece. It's a multi-piece side skirt. So it's like, it connects. It's a 3-piece side skirt. It connects. Well, I had the second pair of screws, and now I can't find them. I don't know where they went from last night. So now basically I'm on my way to Ace Hardware and try to go find some extra pieces of hardware for those screws. They're so little too. They're like micro, like, one just fell out of my pocket. But they're so little, like, look at this. They're so little. So basically, I'm going right now to Ace Hardware to try to find those same sizes or something extremely similar to those, just so I'm be able to connect my side skirts together, and hopefully make it back in time to finish the rest of this thing, because now with me searching for that for the past 30 minutes, your boy's running out of daylight now, and I'm hoping I at least could get both of those things on by the end of tonight. If I have to work all the way through the nighttime, hey, flashlight and keep it pushing. We're driving, you know, Big Booty Bertha, aka Mama Sim's car. You know, she's got a 2023 Toyota Highlander. This thing, I'm not gonna lie, bro, this thing gets up and moves, man. It's a little, you know, if y'all know, man, it's a little turbo 4-cylinder. This thing gets moving, y'all. It gets moving for real. Listen, all right, first of all, we acquired the goods. We got the goods. But how come there's so many different types of screws in the world? Like, who? What? Hey, bro, that's how you know I'm definitely, like, not the handiest of handymans, because I was just like, freaking trying to measure screws, different sizes, whatever. But luckily I did find ones that were, honestly, I think they're the exact same. But y'all should have saw me, man. I was lost. I was like, all right, this is not where I need to be. It did get the goods. This is pretty much the screws that I'm looking at, or that I have. So this should be it. And I know a lot of y'all were like, oh, why'd you buy so many in a box? I don't know what it is. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's a lot of handy people where I'm at, especially because it's like new development area where I'm at, where I live at. Like and there's not a single thing that's developed around here. But there's a lot of people that, or a lot of workers, a lot of construction workers, and house builders, home builders, whatever it is, that use, of course, any hardware from the local hardware store that we have, and they never have anything. So even like just buying a small bag of like 10 screws, they didn't have that. Or even buying like individual screws, they didn't have that either. They literally only had a box of how many it says is in here? I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm trying not to crash at the same time. Vlogging and don't do what I'm doing. But it says 260 screws. 260 screws. Well, I have screws for life. All right? I got screws for life. I got these 1-inch length screws that are 8 inch. I don't even know. Just know I got screws for life, y'all. I got screws. All right, so any loose screws that I have missing in my head, I got more than enough to put them back. All right, we're back, y'all. We're back. We got the screws. We're all set. And it was weird, man. I was driving down the road, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, what is going on with my car? Why is it? And I realized it was jacked up. I was like, what is going on with it? Your boy drunk. All right, y'all. So, what the heck? All right, y'all. So I ended up getting this screw on right here. I ended up getting the screw down here with it. So board pretty much did good. It is pretty sturdy. It probably just needs like one more screw, probably right here, and the bar really won't go anywhere. So once I get the screw right here, we're pretty much all set. Yeah, but either way, it came out pretty good. That's not the side skirt. There's still so much more. But at least for that portion, that is done. Excuse my hair. It's probably a freaking wreck right now. But your boy is exhausted, and he's gonna try to finish the rest of this. So, wish me luck. All right. So I got. Ooh, hold on. Let me turn this off before I get copyrighted. But your boy got this much done. I still got just that last piece that I gotta put on right there. But either way, it went pretty smooth. Wish it was just like a little bit better connecting. I don't know. Maybe I need like 3M tape that I could put like under this, and then just make sure it like holds better. It'll mold. All right, y'all. So finally got it on, man. It's literally like no more sun left, man. But finally got the side skirt on both sides. I messed up here cutting it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but this is all that I had to cut it. So I'm gonna hopefully take it to AJ shop, and hopefully they can fix it. Also as well, this side, same thing. They got a little bit of a piece sticking out right there. But like I said, I'm gonna take it to AJ shop, and hopefully they'll be able to fix it. But it's all good. So now I'm gonna try to FaceTime the boys, and hopefully I can get their reaction on camera. Camera blue.
I say, look at this. That's the new grill too?
Yeah, so that's the new grill. And then also got the side skirts installed.
Look at that. I say, fully.
Then got the rear spats.
Oh, what we doing? Hello. What happened? Service, hello.
He said hello. Hello.
You was skipping like a robot.
How about now?
You good now?
So I got the rear spats.
Heard that.
So now the car kind of sits like, has like a wide fit to it.
That's nice, bro. I like that. That's what's up.
Dude, this thing is insane, bro. I even got the side skirts on too.
That man got a whole, got some heavy duty pliers sitting on the ground.
Man, these are gardening pliers, bro. You wouldn't understand to cut this thing. It was ridiculous. But he even got the rear spats on, bro. Look at that. So now the car
yeah,
sits.
the rear, the diffuser and everything.
Bro, the car just sits like wide, bro. It's not even funny. Bro, am I alright, bro? The freaking zoom on my camera. Alright, there we go.
You alright?
It was drunk. How you feel, AJ? How you feel about it?
That looked tough.
Looked up?
Yeah.
All the way to the side skirts, bro?
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Side skirts, and then you come all the way out here. And I even got like the rear spats.
Alright. You got downforce for days. Now you're gonna go to the track, ain't you?
Oh yeah. What you talking about? We drifting a front wheel drive car. What are you talking about?
You're gonna go to the Nürburgring, do some times, lap times.
You already know what's gonna happen. So unfortunately, I couldn't get Shiloh's reaction, but we did get Blue's, AJ's, and Rome's reaction to it. Man, it looks so clean, so clean. But thank you guys for watching. All right, make sure you keep God first and the grind second. I absolutely love y'all. Surround yourself with winners, not sinners. Make sure you subscribe. Rome to Exotic, Exotic Boy Blue, Exotic AJ, Exotic Ty.
Every day so fucking crazy. It seem like that song.